The pride we take in our brand, the work we put into constantly change the landscape and elevate real estate in the Gambia, it's compared to none. From inception, our goal was to add value to the beautiful Gambian landscape. That's why we are proud innovators of community estates. Kololi Sands is an exceptional piece of work, tailored for ultimate convenience and luxury, to bring you an element of finesse that is rare but unique in its own. This is also our pride and joy, and we welcome you to the exquisite beauty right here in Kololi and right here on the waterfront. Kololi Sands, feel the ocean breeze at your doorstep.
Fanyi mali jakal kuol tibang albe joran kendol sotolano mintole Gambia banko kan mbadi ngulu jakalo felenti abanda French Church itelena ta Gambia banko kan purka baluwa sona dintel Gambia dingole television on ilaftala akendema awarama ba abe French Church le si rangul la rangul anila matalal tabulol firijol gas kukal masingul muyalon ko ikana bayol ku ay senea seta almorol bunkona capitol pasir la masingul printing masingul scanning masingul kata photocopy masingul mbadingul French Church amanda wala han moto ni laftala isa sota French Church masimal fanal ibebe French Church le French Church mbadingul atal mi yalon ko albe France banko kan na lafta kabakaso ki adadi ma andum fanang ay futa anyama French Church nalie kacha nyoya itelga container ki Gambia banko kan 40 feet container mi yalon ko awarata itela bakaso awarata nyaaw nyanding container sa futandi Gambia banko kan bari mukadang kabakaso samba Gambia banko kan dorong isa bakaso samba fela mola bunkono ya samba fala larankang na diate French Church itelbe pareri ne purka baluwa sonendi Gambia dingul be French Church na lafte kacha nyoala atel mi yalon ko albe sabatiring Gambia banko kan +220 315 2384 atel mi yalon ko albe France banko kan +33 6594 33820 French Church itelenata Gambia banko kan purka baluwa sonendi Gambia dingul be
Once again, we have assembled to celebrate the Gambia's historic attainment of independence as a sovereign state.
Hello, wonderful viewers, wonderful subscribers. This is Active TV again for another fast and a quick update. Mbadi ngolumbalbe kontona mbalbe jiala mbalbe bismillah la kotake. Active TV purgana kibaro bonda nan ko kami yalon ko akabo Gambia banko kan abedending Gambia banko la abedending Gambia banko la independent wala Gambia banko la fan soto kabo 1965 san kono kana for 2021. Gambia banko kan nalbe hakilo bakang Independent Day wala be kering jan science ten Gambia banko kanga bilam Gambia fan soto nyelongo 1965 18 February karo atil tanning saya 1965 san kono Gambia banko ya fansodo Gambia banko ya fansodo komi banko kabo tubabol bulu ka joya nyin julo kuntu Gambia banko kangoda ngakem fangotati President Adama Barrow, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, gave his speech, independence speech, and this is what he says. Mbadingolo President Adama Barrow ala independence speech di ala independent diamo mu yalon ko kuma kan wala bije mu yalon ko ikuma ata kende ke budum fewe implement la watuda President Adama Barrow fangala bulu anala mansa kunda bari tonya mu yalon ko akoita ay kuma wala faje mu yalon ko ikuma ata kende ke President Adama Barrow ata diamu ta angale kan la wotonde be diam la mun wala mandika county ka diamo nyin ka kono fanundi ka jabake sa woto President Adama Barrow ay kumol mul fo ala nyin independent speech kono President Barrow ala nyin kuma kan kono ay tendile ko Gambia banko ya fansoto independent mi yalon ko banko abe katar nyine nyinin kan pour que fansoto kabo a joya kono
kake ifango tadi president Adama Barrow am yalon ko kuma ndi nyin kumo kono kende ke wala Gambia banko kan mbe ke kilinti nga suru nyola nga neki nyola komu bendango aning mesendo ning juluboro pour ka karanyola pour ka banko je ayta nyato ko nyimu kulati mi yalon ka kuma ata kende ke president Adama Barrow ala national development plan nying hansainga amanyina la mo jamal la miro fe amantar implement kan wala amantar tama kan bari president Adama Barrow afelenta keta modi hansain mi yalon ko ala in national development plan amanyina la hansain national development plan nying hansain a plan of president Adama Barrow bulle akana la masakunda ibeda kato beke kan kende ke hansain kan national development plan nying pour ka implement pour ka tamandiri nyala mi yalon ko aning bankola sarto ning lual bita president Adama Barrow adiamata Gambia bankola sovereignty fanana wala Gambia bankola fansoto aninka fantamandi komi banko mo kana banko kana Gambia banko remote control president Adama Barrow ya tandi komi o fanam kulde mi yalon ka kumayata kende ke Gambia banko ni banko mi yalon ko relationship be tema wala nyomo be tema president Adama Barrow ko kulde hansa in Gambia banko bala kwa kato kala kende ke pour gaje ko anin o banko tema nyomo se tarno je nyamen andu Gambia la banko la interest anin Gambia din la interest ase suji wakang president Adama Barrow ay nyin kumo le fanin kuma jama la bari komin nadiamo kono ngamum fo walam hadama din isa kumo fo nole ning alame ma koy ate keno la waranto ni fango malla fi ayke ate keno la woto mbe mum fola president Adama Barrow anala mansa kunda wala kuma kan wala fota nyindi amo kono mi yalon ko akumayata kende ke bar pour que tamandi mbe hakil blando fanan kala a president Adama Barrow anala mansa kunda isela kato be ke kende ke pour gol tamandi andu mbe ala fanan danila pour asela president Adama Barrow kanala mansa kunda pour ka nyun kol tamandi ngania kendo mi yalon ko ya soto Gambia banko e pour que tamandi woto diamo nyin akana siya bake mbe president Adama Barrow la independent speech la moy la Gambia dingu be dawda ning albe la moy andung ali la moy ning hakilo la kadu nyum kulati mi yalon ka kuma tantel bela baluwo kono Gambia banko la independent soto Gambia banko la fan soto nyum kulati mi yalon ko nabe jurala kuma kan mi yalon ko be folaje o be nyanta kake kuma kan lati mi yalon ko be nyanda ka la moy andung ngal la moy ning hakilo la nganyine sotali bi al ngal la moy president Adama Barrow diamo la al kana nyina ale comment ale afanya ale munemira. This is all I have for you today. This is Active TV Update.
Once again, we have assembled to celebrate the Gambia's historic attainment of independence as a sovereign state. 56 years on today, we thank God for allowing us to continue the never-ending task of nation building. Together, we can look back with pride, satisfied that Gambian citizens themselves are ably managing the affairs of the nation, even though our pace of development could have been faster. Due to the pandemic, for instance, 2020 was not a normal year. With the new coronavirus variants spreading wider and faster, 2021 has not started well either. Nonetheless, it is a significant year for various reasons. First, it marks the end of our 3-year National Development Plan. Second, it is the target year to usher in the Third Republic. Third, it is the year to elect a president and mark the end of the current transition phase under my leadership. Despite all challenges, we should note that obstacles that tend to slow down progress can actually inspire us further and strengthen our determination to succeed. This was demonstrated as we confront the 2020 challenges and we are more determined today than ever. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Gambia's attainment of political independence on 18 February 1965 was chiefly about sovereignty and self-determination. Globally, these ideals are reflected in the freedom people enjoy in order to lawfully pursue their interests, progress, and well-being. Our sovereignty should be measured, therefore, by the extent of our security as a nation, as individuals. This depends on how civil liberties and freedoms are guaranteed to fulfill the people's aspirations and the realization of their potential individually as members of a nation, family, and society. This realization guides my government's policies. As we celebrate our National Day, let us appreciate that political independence and national sovereignty are portrayed by the recognition, dignity, freedom, and self-determination of a people. Broader still, sovereignty is about self-rule through domestic policies and interdependence through foreign policies and cooperation. It does not imply isolation. In this regard, we must look inward as a nation to tap our resources and comparative advantages and look outward to supplement them and compensate our shortcomings. This is why bilateral relations and membership to multinational organizations are relevant government strategies worldwide. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sovereignty as a key focus of this address entails government engagement in circumstances wherein the state and the people are one unified, solid entity. Within this framework, our identity as a nation is characterized by our cultures, which are informed by our individual beliefs, principles, and actions. How far we go and how high the Gambian flag flies depend on how united we are and how closely we work together towards attaining our national targets. Significantly, our political affiliations and choices determine our development trends and our determination, diligence, and economic status drive our development activities. Distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, working with the various arms of government and the security sector, my administration will continue to defend the sovereignty of the country and protect the freedoms and liberties of the people. On the other hand, we encourage all Gambian citizens to make use of those liberties to exploit the existing opportunities, promote positive socio-political values, and engage in activities that enhance national development. Linked to democracy, our national vision is informed by the hopes, aspirations, and will of the people. Hence, my government objectives is to all forms of injustice. My government objects to all forms of injustice and oppression, as reflected in our decisions and actions. Crucially, we are a government that has the passion and commitment to transform our thoughts and ideals in reality through policies, programs, and projects. Constitutionally, I am mandated to listen to the people, which is the essence of the annual Meet the People tour. The feedback from the last tour was quite positive and inspiring. Thus, we will continue to listen and exhibit the will and integrity to act rightly. Ladies and gentlemen, let me reassure you all that my government is steadfast and confident of delivering on our promises. So let us muster our collective will as agents of change and progress to continue the development and democratic transformation of our institutions and society while resisting division and injustice. Together, let us remain civil and tolerant, socially and practically. If we coexist in peace and harmony, we will excel as a united force, which is the basis of success. The Gambia's international ratings in various areas of life are impressive and are improving year by year. We will remain focused, conscious that we have a vision to realize, a mission to fulfill, policies, programs, and projects to deliver, and the will to act and stay resolute. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in a democracy, the government plans, reacts, and acts in the interest and on behalf of the people, but not the influential few only. Where there is divergence, the voice of the majority should prevail, no matter how powerful the minority may appear to be. It is now clear that my government adheres strictly to universal democratic principles and values. This underlies the institutions we seek to strengthen, the goals we set, the programs we implement, and the manner our governance structures are fashioned and programmed to operate. It should be noted, however, that democratic principles should guide governments as well as individuals, families, institutions, and organizations. In the process, we must accept each citizen as an independent person entitled to free choice and voice once they do not violate the law and the noble values we hold as a people. The 2021 presidential election provides an opportunity for all Gambians to display political prudence and discipline bound by democratic values. Our government has been prepared adequately by the experience gathered over the past years to meet the people's expectations. We know where the needs of the people are greatest, how painful it is to live in an underdeveloped country, how bitter it is to be marginalized, and how unjust it is to be deprived of our rights and forced to accept what is not in our best interests. As always, I plead for national unity, reconciliation, and tolerance. The true Gambian nature is marked by warmth, sympathy, generosity, and willingness to support one another. Let us apply these values wherever we may be. For the good of all, we need to give a new meaning to national independence through our relationships, interaction, and service to the nation, within the framework of good governance, speedy development, and peaceful coexistence in a nation and government for all citizens. The time has come for us to courageously look into the future with optimism, accept one another, park our differences, and find ways of working together in the national interest. We have witnessed how partisan politics and conflicts pull people apart and undermine the power and glory of nations, no matter how great they may be. Not even the most powerful aspect of division if the law is not upheld. The lesson is that the law guarantees the mandate of governments and the rights of the people. Therefore, let us work together to achieve our development goals and desire for national unity. Boys and girls, my mandate as president compels me to focus on the national picture in whatever we do, while being mindful of the concerns of the individuals, communities, diverse groups that form our society. As a result, my administration believes that we should have smart citizens who are soundly educated, sufficiently enlightened, duly exposed, relevantly experienced, and adequately empowered with the necessary expertise and skills to constitute quality resource base for development. Education will continue, therefore, to be a national priority, and opportunities will remain endless for all children and youth to exploit. Our target is to maintain a robust education system that delivers results based on the needs of the learners and stakeholders. I advise you, boys and girls, to be ambitious. Learn to search for knowledge and utilize it to the advantage of society as a whole. Reject drugs, crime, ethnic rivalry, and all vices that are harmful and obstacle to your well-being and those around you. Condemn violence and division, embrace the nation, and strive to be useful and law-abiding patriots. The future is for you to save, and now is the time to think about how you want to live in it. Getting it right today means succeeding tomorrow. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with much honor, I thank all those within government, especially the cabinet members and their staff, our representatives around the world, the institutions, corporate bodies, religious leaders, civil society organizations, and every law-abiding citizen and resident of the Gambia for your support and cooperation. I also register deep gratitude to our international friends and partners for supporting the development and welfare of our people and nation. On behalf of all Gambians, I commend the school children and their parents and teachers, the education sector personnel. I thank all those present for adding grace to the occasion. To the participants and organizers of the event, we say, well done, and I thank you very much. Finally, I congratulate every Gambian on this solemn occasion. But as we celebrate, let us remember the health regulations and protect ourselves and those around us by wearing a proper mask and sanitizing our hands often. God bless the Gambia. God bless us all. I thank you for your attention.
That is His Excellency President Adama Barrow statement on the 56th independent anniversary of the Republic of the Gambia. We now come to the end of the parade and the independence celebration of the 56th